Okay.
So many different little pieces of art, and also I see it's talismans, right? And some probably inspirational, your teachers and guardians.
Yeah. So behind me, you see the bubbles. The bubbles have the meaning of temperature reading. And temperature reading is appreciations, new information, puzzles, complaints, and hopes and wishes as a communication facilitation for a family. And then there's a collage, and that's me with my nanny being little. There's a quote from Virginia Satir, and then there's me playing as a 2-year-old. And then there is me in a waterfall, and then there's Virginia Satir in the back. Then I have a photo that's been given from a friend from the course to me, and that is, I think, a Chinese boy in a hoodie, and he looks very zen, enlightened, happy, peaceful, and just beautiful. So that was given to me after a session of family therapy. And then I have the hats. This is Dr. Seuss, and this guy is like taking off the hats. He's trying to greet the queen, and every time he's trying to put off the hat to greet the queen, there's another hat, and then he does it again, and there are 1,000 hats. And because I work with hats, I like the symbol, like how many hats do you wear, and do you know about the hat you're wearing right now in terms of roles? And then I have the dreamy boy who's looking into the future for intentions and dreams and fantasies. And then I have the girl who's looking inside and going more into retrospective and introspective and meditation. And then there's a photo with me and Maria at the interview, the last interview that we did before she died. So
yeah,
it's a pretty creative wall of many inspirations.
Is there a drawing of the Wizard of Oz?
And there is too. Yes. Here. Yeah. Thanks for noticing. This is the back of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. For resources, everything is already there. I may just have forgotten them. Yes. Yeah, thank you for noticing. And then
I like this one.
And then I have a sign above it which says, "Close your eyes and just dance." Just shut. I have actually one in my entrance door, and when people come in on the above, because it's professional and personal connected here, 2 different levels. So when people come from my personal door inside, there's one pink sign like this that says, I think, "Shut up and dance," or something like that.
I really like that. So in German, Augen zu und tanzen, you usually say Augen zu und durch.
Durch, exactly. It's playing off. Yeah. Usually it's like, you just gotta get doing it. You're like, the German is more like, get it done. Yeah. And this is like, okay, close your eyes and just dance. Which is super un-German, isn't it? It's just so un-German. It's like so not German. I think that's why I love it. Yeah. So yeah, this is my creative wall, and it's been nice. As there's a lot more. I could move you around, and there's so much to see.
Maybe we will have a chance next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. But thanks for asking. I have all these different things, and it's becoming a big creative room. I'm playful, as you can see.
Yeah, it looks like your room, Eva. It looks like your.
That was the first room that was done. This is the first room I got comfortable and be ready to work. Everything else I needed some more time, and this was important because this and it's in relationship to what we are addressing. This is facing a Jewish corner. So when I'm here, the first time I came into this room, there was a lot of intensity and vibration. I just like, oh, this is a really light room. It looks really beautiful, but what is it? I feel so intensely activated. And then I realized as I'm looking outside of the window, there's all the houses, which are still the old houses that they did. Most of Cologne got destroyed in the war, but those houses are still there. And we have an artwork that is having the stumble stones placed in front of the houses. And those stumble stones will say, here's family XY. This is the year they got deported and they're lost, or they're dead, or they got killed. So whatever and it's specific to the house who lived there. And I'm facing that directly here when I work. And I really did a lot of energy, transformational and integrational work in order to really have this a transformative and integrating place for all the trauma that contextually has happened specifically here. Mm-hmm. So that's the room. It needs a lot of inclusion of all the many languages, of all the many things. Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you very much for sharing this also personal part of your journey.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been intense in the pandemic because I've been sitting here a lot and really holding what needed to be held and shaken up and stuff. And it was quite a commitment because there were days when my body was just like, just so with, I think, both sides, because I hold the guilt side, the German oppressor side, but I'm also holding the other side, which, tried to do the best and hiding and helping and supporting. So it's both in me through my lineage, which is kind of intense to be with those polarities and trying to harmonize them in the most helpful way. So I think that's still my journey. Right. Okay. So that brings us right to moving. I think moving and embodying is always a really important thing to do. So I'm so happy and touched to see you all. Thanks for closing your eyes and dancing with me. So maybe we just begin at the very beginning, just with one movement that comes to your mind or comes to your body, not your mind, but the body, that just popcorns a body movement that best represents you now. So let's begin with movement now and then at the end to punctuate. So let it just come when you're ready. Great. And maybe we can do it all at the same time. So we want to activate a field of movement that just comes. Okay. Okay, I see. So, and maybe if you feel inspired by something other people are doing, you want to pick it up. Like I feel inspired by Achim now. And let's just pick it up. I love your shaking. I think that's good. Okay. Okay, good. So the work is about bottom up, as I call it. So you really have a body allow to be expressed inside out. But sometimes, if it's not my first language yet, it's also nice to be inspired by others, take it on, see how that works, and then see where that takes you to a really embodied place. So we can go both ways. bottom up, top down, to really find more and more, what does it mean for me to be embodied, to really be in this body, not just use the body, but allow the body to be your teacher and guide and leader, an instrument, and the most co-creative and co-loving way. So that body is temple, and your soul has a really nice home to rest in and to do some beautiful work. And in order to do that, I usually like to begin with, as you know, with a coach. And with all of those ideas that I introduce, I want you to take the ideas, maybe take my model and then model it back, or take that as an inspiration to do what fits for you, or take any seed that I throw to you and you make it whatever you want to make it of. So let's say I'm saying, hey, let's do the coach dance, which I will propose, which in my book is this: center, open, aware, alert, connecting, and holding. And again, as I begin to play the music soon, you translate anything into anything that's helpful for you. Maybe you have a conversation with your body and consulting how your body wants to use the space. And also to maybe notice and detect, when do you muscularly use the body and when do you notice it shifting into just a natural flow? So that every time you're noticing muscular use, great, good to know. How can I let that continue to flow into more Tai Chi-like fluid, sensual, effortless movement that just happens? Okay, enough of talking for now. We're gonna play the music and then off we go. Coach.
Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu, Stasaka Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam, Mama Deva Deva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Tvameva mata cha pita. Tvameva tvameva bandhu Saka Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. sarvam mama deva deva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Pita tvameva tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva 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 tvameva sarvam mama deva deva.
Beautiful. So as you sense the energy field you may have open, I invite you with the second half of the same song to really focus on one more time on the body with and you want to do this again with a way that sensually fluidly will mark embodied. What does embodied look like? Embodied. So you go to embody, then you go to the E of embedded, meaning I'm touching myself and bringing myself through all these many context communities. So maybe a way of how you touch all this context and spaces. So I embody, I touch myself in context. This is how I would do it, and then you can find your ways. Then you go into enacting. I'm acting out, I bring myself forth. I do, I show up, I bring. So enact and find your way of enacting. Then you want to go into expressing, which is a musical, rhythmic way of really sharing messages, verbal, non-verbal, all the way through. Mine is like I'm kissing myself into the world, and you find yours. You find your way of how you express yourself best. And then the last is empathy, which is I care for myself. And maybe you want to find a soothing movement, self-care, self-empathy, self-connection, but also empathy for others. I reach myself out in feeling with, not becoming, but feeling with others and the world. So embody, embedded, touching all the many places I come through, roles, context, people, communities. In acting, I do bring myself fully through my embodied action. Expressing, express. I show up through language and musicality. And then empathy, I care. Me, you, us, all. So I do my dance and then you translate it into your dance and do whatever you feel is good doing with the music. All right. Continue. So as the music fades away, just want to kind of sense what you're able to open as you're connecting to this, these different ideas. And then the next song is just, it's an old song from my youth. It's called Breakout and I love it. So this is for enjoyment. So no specific reason to dance through the song other than just to make it yours. If you don't like the music, translate it into your favorite music, into your mind. It can go anywhere to anywhere. So let's dance.
no sense when every answer's wrong. You're fighting with lost confidence. All expectations gone. The time has come to make or break. Move on, don't hesitate. Break out, don't stop to ask. Now you found a break to make it last. Got to find a way, say what you want to say. Break out. And situations never change. Tomorrow looks unsure. Don't leave your destiny to chance. What are you waiting for? The time has come to make or break. Break out. Don't stop to ask. Now you found a break to make it last. You got to find a way. Say what you want to say. Break out. Don't stop to ask. Now you found a break to make it last. You got to find a way. Say what you want to say. Break out. Some people stop at nothing. If you're searching for something, lay down the law, shout out for more. Break out and shout day in, day out. Break out. Break out. Don't stop to ask. Now you found a break to make it last. You got to find a way. Say what you want to say. Break out. Don't stop to ask. Now you found a break to make it last. You got to find a way. Say what you want to say. Break out. Don't stop. Shout out for more. Break out and just say it day out. You found a break to make. Break out. Break out. Break out.
All right. Thank you for doing that song with me. Okay, so here's one with a little purpose. So thank you. This is what I call the croach, which is the marriage of crush and coach. So we want to break and get free out of some old chain reactions with 1 billion rising, which was the purpose of this beautiful song for women to really claim their power and their space and their integrity to their body and stand up. So I want to use this song for the croach idea, which means sometimes we automatically contract because life happens and I get triggered into old. So it's a contraction. And then you want to use your reaction from yesterday. So maybe you start to blame or maybe you start to block. So you want to go from contraction into reaction, whatever fits for you as a reaction, maybe something like this or something like this. And now is the change. Now we want to go into open to notice. Open to notice that this is happening. So now you want to become fluid, open to be aware. That's the A of the croach. I'm aware, have just been crashing. So open to notice, open to be aware. And then you want to hook up, connect to resources. I need resources now. I need support. Connect, 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 connect. And then that allows me to hold myself and hold the other. So contract, react, open to notice, open to be aware, connecting with resources, bringing resources and connections support in, and then allow yourself to be holding yourself and holding the experience. So that's my croach idea, and I like you to play with that a little bit with the next song. Alrighty, are you ready? You look ready? Okay. 1 billion rising.
I raise my arms to the sky.
Are you ready? You ready?
On my knees,
Okay, ready?
I pray.
Okay.
I'm not afraid anymore. I will walk through that door. Dance, rise, walk. Dance, rise. I can see a world
1 billion rising. Okay, so I need to negotiate with you guys. Either way, we have one more playful song to rock it and then close, or we're closing right now. One more song? Okay, this is Free Your Fucking Mind and Be in Your Body. So you want to be really daring and shake that thing with the, it's an old song of mine too. So I hope you enjoy it. En vogue.
Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind.
That doesn't mean that I'm not selling dope. No, no, no.
The last 1 minute is about keep it moving so the heart rate is soft and landing so that you can just gather all the energies you projected out and really bring them to you and make them yours. So the last 1 minute is for arriving to your own beautiful self back again and bring it all home.
Now that I found what I'm looking for, I'll keep it safe, I'll keep it here inside. Now that I found what I'm looking for, you brought me awake, you made me feel alive. I have arrived. Now we can rise. I feel alive. Now I realize I had arrived. Now that I found what I waited for, I won't let it fade.
So you want to bring it to a place of settling for now and just kind of honor everything that you were able to unpack and activate and anything that became alive. We're looking for aliveness for this beautiful body to teach us how to be alive and not just survive. And if you found aliveness in this body, maybe you can say, thank you, body, for being here for me and being this amazing instrument. Maybe you have forgotten it sometimes. I did, certainly on my journey. I forgot I have a body. That brought me to this work to feel embodied again. And now I can say thank you for being with me all the time. I want to honor you and treat you well. And maybe you can make a commitment to whatever was helpful you touched to make more of that. That's all yours. And I say thank you for opening the space with me. You are amazing, beautiful creatures. I'm so grateful I could do this with you. So thank you.
Thank you, Eva. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we begin with somatic expression. We end with the point to bring that fresh movement out now. That is who you embody yourself now. And I see something like this. And I think I'm going to join this one. All right. Okay, let's finish with the last embodied self that we're now fresh in the moment. Lovely journey to you all.
As well.
Such a wonderful
Thank you,
gift.
Eva.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Eva. See you
Thank
soon.
you. Love you guys. Thank you.